All right, up next, got Roma Voronin, I believe. I believe that's how you say it. Commas are important. It's true. Keep telling me. Keep telling me. All right, so the link to the portfolio has these, it's in groups like this, which I think is fine considering if you have enough scenes or things in your portfolio. Man, something's happening in my nose. It's itchy. Hang on. You know that tickle? Screw that, man. Screw the tickle. All right, so I'm just going to click all so I can see all the stuff. So I don't think you actually have to group up red-nosed in. I was not drinking. Hey, maybe a little. I don't think you have enough pieces that you need to split it up like that. Thank you, Curious, again, for the link. So this is a year ago, but man, there's some naturalness to this. Chris, buddy, what's up? So trying to go for the atmosphere of the game Stalker. I mean, so right off the bat, I think the weakest thing is the rain, just because of the way it's positioned. But dude, you're really like I'm feeling the atmosphere, man. Feeling it. So Roma's request for feedback was the lighting, because good lighting can hide bad modeling skills. Want to kill that last boss? Oh my god, spoilers, Chris. Come on. But yes. Oh man, that lightning's pretty cool. So I think when this lightning hits, lightning is quite bright, right? So when you're looking at improving your lighting in this scene specifically, I think if you can do anything to get like highlights and really get the roughness to react, or your reflections to react, the brightness of the lightning or of the lightning. Man, I've been in Sweden for too long. Can't lightning. You got to get that lighting from the lightning. Yeah, getting those highlights like rim lighting on the trees because of the brightness of this lightning is really going to push that. Let's see what else we got going on here. The thing with the I think the thing with the atmosphere though in this scene is it's very like overcast, right? And it's raining. It's very hard to do any type of lighting for a scenario like this because it's overcast. It's perfect for capturing textures with no lighting in real life. And so like Yonaso, dude, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Man, I'm always so excited. Anywho. Yeah, it's difficult to do lighting for a scene like this. I think adding some natural light sources through like, well, I say natural, but I mean like torches, fire, not light bulbs. So either like torches or something that can cast some light that casts shadows will really like make your scene pop a bit more. And because your rain, I would assume is like, I assume it's textures that are panning, but if you can get those to be like GPU particles of rain, you can get lighting to hit those raindrops and actually see them being illuminated by the light sources. Oh, this is super cool. Oh man, he's doing it too. Oh, I feel better. Lightning steady. So it's a lighting steady. Dude, I'm still not well acquainted with light in UE4. But I mean, that's the thing with like why it's important to go like really heavy into fundamentals. And Chris will totally agree with this. Same with Stubbles and Fear War. Is if you understand the fundamentals of what is good lighting or what looks pleasing to the eye through lighting, and like how you can use lighting to build your compositions and make the scene stronger. It doesn't matter how, you know, how bad you are in UE4, because once you understand how the tool works, your traditional skills will come right through, and you'll immediately surpass everyone who just figured out how to do lighting in Unreal but don't have the fundamentals background. That's the part that scares me, man. Tools are getting out of the way. They're getting easier and easier for people that don't know what they're doing but have very strong fundamental skills, just passing everyone. Straight up learn fundamentals. Fundamentals. It's too late, man. I can't do this. I just turned the stream off. It's over. I'm done. This is pretty interesting, though. I mean, the color choice is really strange. Like, I mean, it looks like you're messing with LUT files. The colors aren't too natural, but honestly, they're fundamentals. So fun. Honestly, it looks cool. And like the propagation of detail here on the ground and like how the light is dealing with that, and the little shadows under there. And there's just like how the grass has little patches where it's thicker and taller and then it becomes shorter. It's nice natural transitions, the ebb and flow of like foliage and organics across the terrain. Super nice. And your trees, I'm assuming there's one or two in there. Maybe there's a short one and a tall one, and then this one. So it's like 3 trees. And yet they seem to be either rotating well enough. Show's canceled again. They're rotating enough that you're not really picking up on the tiling aspect of it. So it doesn't, or duplication aspect of it. It doesn't feel like a bunch of clones everywhere. So it's pretty nice. And they're not all pointing exactly straight up. There's some leaning and tilting and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And the layering in this one, really nice like use of the space. So you get that nice composition. Let me get that epic pan. I know it's still itchy. What is going on? What is going on, guys? Oh, I still need to get that update. I don't need to update a pen. Come on. But like, so you have this, and this, and that, and that. So all that layering is pretty nice. I think bringing this closer, like if this was more here instead, that would be pretty dope. So if it was here, then like this, then like that. So the reason I say closer is because like spacing wise, you see the space here and the space here. When they're closer to you, the spaces naturally will become wider, and as they get further away, they tighten up. So to help like achieve that perspective believability, having them tighten up as they get further away from each other, if it's like zigzagging like that, that's something to pay attention to. Yeah, and we can assume it's stylized lighting. It's cool though, man. I like it. Oh, man, these types of concepts are sick. So this shot right here is quite strong. I did a stream 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, where I talked about foliage propagation and how you shrink the foliage as you get into a path, for example. So I can see it's here. There's little bits of foliage where it's much shorter, but like remember to really like kind of overdo it, where like this area here should have like a lot of the smaller grass kind of transitioning away from the tall grass. And then the bushes here are all very similar in height. Breaking those up, even though it's kind of weird if it were to go higher. Let me see if I can clear this up. So you have a building here, I know. But if you can do variety, so where there's like high point and then it gets like maybe some lower points, you can get some pretty nice framing aspects. So then everything is pointing here, right? And then the path is doing that as well. So everything is making you look here. And the contrast of this guy is really doing it, right? That said, the darkness in these shadows is probably too dark. So you still want to see the detail, even though it's like quite dark. You still want information there. I like the addition of the little flowers in the bottom corner as well. There's a building in the back. Oh, right here. Yeah, see now if that building was here and there was like an entryway here, right? My sick drawing skills. Terrible, terrible damage. Let's just do, there we go. That kind of works. So, and then a light over there maybe or something like that. Then you're just like, oh, whoa, where are we going? We're going to this house over here, I think. And like, what's over there? And if it looks kind of mysterious, it draws you in even further. And then the lighting, you can push the lighting to draw everything towards that point as well. Whoa. So this shape is really cool. And I guess you're using this as like, so the level design and lighting steady. Goal is to learn how to customize different lighting scenarios. Cool. Man, this shot right here is really cool. So I think when you have this prop here, like let's just, we're gonna, where are we at here? Whoa, hello ZBrush. Nice to see you. Let's just paste that and we'll just, yeah, it's really strong. I love that like there's volume. Oh geez. I just bought some new brushes for, that's right, I bought some brushes for Photoshop. Because I get picky. I get picky about this stuff sometimes. So I really like the lighting information here. We're just going to eyedrop that. The lighting information that's here. So when I'm painting this, it'll just simplify the image. It's nice that it's volumized like that. And then that you have a clear direction with the lighting because of that. Now with this here, I think it'd be really nice if a lot of this foliage went away and you were just able to enjoy the shot, right? So if this shape was closer to what you're experiencing in this concept and it's kind of looming over the scene, because right now the focus is this building compositionally, but lighting wise, it's definitely this, right? So like if you could push this to be more present in the shot, like if this was, let's see if we can do this. If this was more here, oh man, can he do it? So if that was more there, and then you could put your plants there and have this path just open up, and it's like a clear pathway up this like mountainous space leading to this crazy thing, then framing wise it becomes quite strong. So let's keep moving through the portfolio though. In general though, I really like this shot. And I think this one's actually the other strong one, just depending on like how this is framed here. Ooh, that sky, man. So your game's stepping up. That's pretty sick. I need to see this. That's how long ago was this one? It's a year ago as well, dude. Those level ups. That sky is just, I almost want to see a planet in it. Like it's right up there, you know? So when I look at the histogram, you see how there's so much dark. You gotta be careful with how dark it gets over here. It's right on the edge of all right. Like I think there might be enough information there. Let me see if we can just boost it a little bit. There you go. And then like these areas, because that sky is so bright, you would expect these areas to get pretty bright. I'm like screwing with the saturation though, but I think you get the idea. But yeah, this is really, really pretty. It has like a bit of a fantasy feel to it. Oh, look at those colors. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna do my classic, oh, let's just add a screen to the, and then you just lower it. We'll turn that up a little bit. We'll mask it all. And then we'll bring it back just in the sky. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that's interesting. What is this? Yeah, anyways. This is super nice. I really like this one. I think maybe the heights of these are very similar. And if like this one was higher, this was maybe a little bit more over here. And these were lower. Compositionally, it could maybe flow a little better, but it's getting pretty picky. This looks sick. I like it. You'll try and find and send the link on Discord. Oh, dude, awesome. Yeah, I think it looks like you had a lot of fun with it and you matched it quite well. Yeah, you can just put that in the resources page. Oh ho ho. So night steady with lighting. So I guess, ooh, fire. So with this, when it's burning this much, think about like the giant plume of smoke and like how you can underlight the volumetric smoke. Because you can really get some nice depth, some volume in the smoke above. And because it's burning so much, it's gonna be a huge plume, right? Oh wow, this one's really pleasant. This one has a pleasant feel to it. Your trees, I really like your trees. I don't know if like did you make the trees? They're really cool. The attention to detail with the props is good. I think that adding more of this type of stuff would be really nice around the house, like maybe a barrel or some stacks of wood for like burning the night fires and stuff like that, you know? Dude, foliage is not an easy thing. I mean, I guess once you get used to it, it's pretty good. When you see like the normals and the branches are really emphasizing that like little highlight that's happening here. And a lot of foliage comes down to just making sure that the leaves aren't too close together so that they don't mip to the point where they just melt and become one thing. And then right after that is like, what do you call it? The subsurface scattering. That the transmission. Dude, I think I'm tired. I think that's what's going on. Getting more sleep though, guys. It's great. I'm liking it. Just map and lighting. Okay. So you're paying attention to like composition, propping, layout, and lighting. Because I mean your compositions are quite like this is really nice, and I like the single tree here. Transmission translucency close enough. Hashtag close enough. Getting that light to shine through. All right. Whoa. So this looks pretty cool. I think that the greens are touching on a strange color. Like maybe there's a little too much blue in the albedo of them. And that's like screwing with the brain.exe has stopped responding. 404 neurons not found. Oh man, I feel bad. So yeah, I think it's to this to this degree, I think the sky is quite dark for how bright it is or how bright it's perceived to be. And then the foliage seems to have a bluer value in it. Like it's reflecting the blue of the sky, but the blue of the sky is not as blue as what's being reflected in the plants. It's like maybe pulling a little bit of the blue out of the foliage will fix that problem. Other than that, dude, the scattering that you're working on with like the little details and like how paths form into like in blend into the grass and these plants here or how they are shaped. Like these could probably use some work just because they feel like cards, right? Just taking those and putting them further back in the space is going to help with that natural transition. Like these, it's hard for something like this to grow so close to the path when the rest of the grass is just fighting to like take root. Unless these were here for a while, right? Oh man, dude, these are so... This one's really cool too. This has super Witcher feels going on. Is it 6 a.m. for me right now? No, it's almost 9 p.m. And I'm drinking coffee. So I really like this one. This one's pretty cool. Man, if you could get a character like up against the tree, like holding like a dagger. Oh man, that'd be sick. Have some guys sitting on like some logs around a fire, unknowing to the fact they're about to be assassinated. Yeah, this is very Witcher feeling. So I like this shot. There's an interesting path you're being led through. Super questionable. I don't know if I'd go that way. Yeah, that's really cool. I don't have too much to say about this one. It is very dark in some areas. I do like the direction you went though with the color and the tone and the lighting. It's very foggy. Oh, horror project made in Scream School. These dead trees just chilling. Dead trees chilling. I'm scared. Oh God. I don't know about this. Oh hell no. Dude, this reminds me of the first game, or no, the second game I worked on. I was like, saw the video game took place in a sane asylum. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this. All right. All right. Well, it's too long. I mean, I'm skimming through it, but it's making me uncomfortable, man. Oh hell no. What is that? So the I'll just comment on this really fast. Where that creature pops out or the zombie or whatever it is, that if it happened sooner, oh no, it's that song. It's the moaning song, guys. Um if it happens sooner so that your eye is in it or it just needs to be really loud, it's very Outlast feeling. It's good though. It's Outlast out here. I like it though. Oh. Oh. Oh God. Oh man. Oh dude. Oh Jesus. Uh-huh. Oh man, this I'm uncomfortable. Is she okay? Let's see where we're at here. Okay, we're getting to your... So we're going to have to move on, but I assume you want me to look at this one. This is your most recent, so 8 months ago. So this looks really good. It has a nice... Oh, wow. The Transo Shack. Um, so it has a nice balance of composition. It's following the concept really well. I remember when this was being like part of the competition. Um, I think where it's failing right now is more in the neon signs and just making sure that they feel like neon signs. Like this one's pretty good. These ones are all right. Maybe could be a little brighter. Um, course project, course concept. The whole scene was made by me. I used Photoshop. So yeah, so with these neon signs, it's just about like emphasizing how much they are neon signs. Like the Shack logo in the back, man, that's good. That is selling itself as a neon sign. This one's pretty good as well. Just remember that when a neon tube is glowing, the tube is usually white, and then it's the outside edge where it's falling off, the glow is coming out, is where the color tends to show up. So for example, this one just looks like cutout, and there's no like emissive happening with it, and it's not being like, this is a perfect opportunity for you to put some lines where tube lights are behind the plastic, and you see the light of the tubes like dispersing into the plastic in front of it, right? Like the transmission of light through that plastic. But yeah, in general, oh, nice. Usually you don't see people show this scene from so high up. So if you showed this scene from this high up but look down, it'd be pretty sick. Oh, this is good too. Very nice. Man, you can do a lot when you have a modular kit. Oh, this is cool. So some technical flexing. Nice graffiti. Super cool. Oh, man. Wait, what? Okay, hang on. I gotta see this in motion. So the only thing with that DOF is how much it screws with the scale. And then make sure like when you switch shots, I say this a lot in the streams, when you switch from shot to shot, that the camera doesn't stop moving, or it starts to move in the first shot and then it just kind of flows into the next shot and then the next shot. Just because that motion is jarring when you go from shot to shot, and it just stops. And then in the next one it starts, and then it starts to speed up, and yeah, it's just smoothing out the shot composition, if you want to call it that. Anyway, super cool portfolio. I think I mean, at least in this scene, your lighting has gotten much stronger. I think just fully understanding and realizing the things that you're building, like looking really closely at reference and getting that consistency with portraying the materials that you're creating, whether it be neon lights or road surfaces or brick or metal pipes and tubing, and yeah. Yeah, and Mr. Asmodee, I think that's how you say your name, trying not to use acceleration in the camera, so a consistent movement of speed. So you can start, like, for example, that first shot can have acceleration, where it starts like the establishing shot and it starts to accelerate, or it's already accelerated to, let's say, a speed of 1. So in every shot, the speed is going to be 1. And then maybe on the last shot, it slows down to show you the final frame. And then it fades to black, and then you're good to go. But yeah, super cool. We're running a little behind now, but that was a really nice portfolio, and I think you're progressing quite nicely. I look forward to seeing more of your own work and how you're progressing with your lighting. Okay, I'll be right back.